আমার এটা চিকেন নেকক বাংলাদেশে হামলা দিলে আমি তো দুটা চিকেন নেকক হামলা দিম।
Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This was said by Aristotle a long time ago, but seems like Himanta Biswa Sarma is putting this phrase to use. The narrow Siliguri Corridor, often referred to as the chicken's neck, is once again at the center of regional strategic attention. This time, after the controversial remarks made by Bangladesh's interim leader Muhammad Yunus during his recent visit to China. Yunus referred to India's northeast as landlocked, implying its dependency on transit routes through Bangladesh. Yunus remembered India's chicken neck but forgot about their own. Well, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma is there to jog Muhammad Yunus's memory. Assam CM recently highlighted Bangladesh's two strategic chicken neck corridors, asserting they are more vulnerable than India's Siliguri Corridor. Bangladesh's first chicken neck is the North Bangladesh Corridor between Dakhin Dinajpur and Southwest Garo Hills, and second one is the Chittagong Corridor from South Tripura to the Bay of Bengal.
তেওঁলোকৰ দুটা চিকেন নেক আছে, আমাৰ ভাৰতৰ এটা চিকেন নেক আছে আৰু বাংলাদেশৰ দুটা চিকেন নেক আছে। গতিকে আমাৰ এটা চিকেন নেকক বাংলাদেশে হামলা দিলে আমি তো দুটা চিকেন নেকক হামলা দিম।
Since the chatter surrounding chicken necks is gathering pace in South Asia, we thought to put things in perspective for you. Let's understand what chicken neck is and what are these three corridors which are in news. A narrow stretch of land in West Bengal that connects rest of the India to its seven sisters. The land bridge, just about 22 kilometers wide at the narrowest point, lies between Nepal to the north and Bangladesh to the south. Its geographical fragility and criticality have earned it the nickname Chicken's Neck in the strategic and military circles. Any disruption in this corridor, be it in a conflict, natural disaster, or internal unrest, would sever India's northeastern states from the rest of the country. CM Sarma identified two corridors in Bangladesh that mirror India's Siliguri Corridor. The first one, as flagged by Assam Chief Minister, is related to Rangpur Division, the 80-kilometer North Bangladesh corridor from Dakhin Dinajpur to Southwest Garo Hills. Any disruption here can completely isolate the entire Rangpur Division from the rest of the Bangladesh, as highlighted by Sarma. He then talked about the second chicken's neck in Bangladesh, which separates Cox's Bazar and Chittagong from mainland Bangladesh. This is a 28-kilometer Chittagong corridor from South Tripura to the Bay of Bengal. This corridor, smaller than India's chicken neck, is the only link between Bangladesh's economic capital and political capital. The first chicken neck, which stretches from Dakhin Dinajpur in India to Southwest Garo Hills in Bangladesh, is of utmost importance to the neighbors in the east. Any disruption here could isolate Bangladesh's Rangpur Division, a key agricultural and trade zone, from the rest of the country. In fact, Rangpur contributes 8% of Bangladesh's rice production and hosts critical cross-border trade routes with India. Isolation of this very region could exacerbate food insecurity and ethnic tensions in the northern Bangladesh, which borders India's northeast. The second, which is the Chittagong Corridor, here lies the Chittagong port, which handles 90% of Bangladesh's $120 billion trade, including garments and jute exports. The corridor links Dhaka, which is Bangladesh's political capital, to its economic capital, which is Chittagong, making it vital for supply chain. Now, protests and natural disasters on the Dhaka-Chittagong highway have previously paralyzed trade, costing millions daily. Imagine if there is any long-term issue that will happen in this very region and how it will affect the entire Bangladesh. A Chittagong corridor blockade would cripple exports, disrupt government shipments, which is 85% of Bangladesh's GDP, and trigger fuel shortages. Remember, during the Dhaka-Chittagong highway protest in 2024 caused losses exceeding $500 million in just 6 days to Bangladesh. Now, just a friendly reminder to our neighbors in the east. China could exploit these checkpoints to pressure Dhaka, mirroring India's concerns over Siliguri. India's concerns have increased since Sheikh Hasina left the Prime Minister's chair in August 2024. The Hasina regime maintained friendly and warm ties with New Delhi, but the interim administration led by Muhammad Yunus has taken a totally different tone and tenor. Anti-India rhetoric has gained momentum in Bangladesh's political discourse, along with the politically motivated attack against Hindu minorities, which Dhaka never accepts. Dhaka's growing closeness with Beijing is also an alarm. Two recent developments have particularly heightened India's anxiety. Dhaka's plan to move the $1 billion Teesta River project from India to China and reviving the Lamonirhat Air Base in northern Bangladesh with Chinese assistance. Both projects lie close to India's border and have major implications for Indian security, especially regarding surveillance and possibility of foreign military use. While India's Siliguri Corridor remains a strategic point, Bangladesh's chicken necks reveal mutual vulnerability in South Asia's interconnected geography. As both nations navigate infrastructure development and geopolitical rivalries, redundancy in transport networks and diplomatic cooperation will be critical to mitigate risk. CM Sarma's geographical rebuttal underscores the significance of these very corridors. The concerns around these corridors, given the current geopolitical developments, are not just local issues but pivotal to regional stability.